Hello friends, I am Sunil Kumar Jadhav. Welcome back to my channel. In part 1 of probability, we have learned about how does the probability of standard 9th and standard 10th are different from each other. In standard 9, you have learned about experimental probability. In standard 10, we are going to learn about the theoretical probability. Before understanding this probability chapter, few important points we have to note down. So here those points are given. Let us see one by one. The sum of probability of all elementary events of an experiment is equal to 1. So, I'll give you one of the example. If we toss the coin, there are two possible outcomes. Either we should get head or we should get tail. Probability of getting head, this event I have written as PH, and probability of getting tail I have written as PT. So as per this, the sum of the probabilities of all elementary events of the experiment is 1. So if we do the sum total of both of these, probability of getting head plus probability of getting tail is equal to 1. So this is most important point that you have to remember. That is, sum of the probability of all elementary events of the experiment is always equal to 1. Second thing, probability of sure or certain event. Now what is the meaning of certain event or a sure event? Say for example, sun rises from east. You know that whenever you are trying to get, or you will do the experiment for 10 days, you will see every day the sun rises from the east. So we know that the probability of such event, which is always sure, sun is never going to rise from the west, it is always going to rise from the east. So that way we can say such event is called sure event or certain event, and the probability of such event is always equal to 1. Third point, probability of impossible event is 0. What is the meaning of impossible event? Which can never occurs. That means if we will say, if we toss the coin and we are going to get it third output rather than head and tail, that is impossible event. Or we can say sun rises from the west, that event is considered as impossible event, and for the impossible event the probability is always equal to 0. Fourth point, probability of PE plus PE bar is equal to 1. What does it mean? Probability of event E plus probability of not E. This is probability of event E plus probability of not that event E, which is also called as a complementary event. So probability of the event plus probability of not getting the event is always equal to 1. This is also one of the important point to solving the exercise. So remember this point also. Number 5. 0 is less than or equal to PE is less than or equal to 1. What is the meaning of it? It means that probability is always in between 0 and 1, or it would be 0 as well as 1. You know, for impossible event the probability is 0, and for sure or certain event the probability is 1. In rather cases, in other than these two cases, they are equal. In other than two cases, the probability is always between 0 and 1. So you have to remember, probability is always, it must be 0, it must be 1, or it can be in between 0 and 1. So these are the important points related to probability that you have to always keep in your mind before solving the exercise. In next video, we will see how to solve exercise 15.1. So remember this point always to solve any exercise of this chapter. If you like this video, then click on the like button and share with your friends. For further future updates, you can subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.